Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Hacken. My name is Abhishek and from today's video we are going to start a Python tutorial series in which we will be completing Python from real basic to advanced level and we will majorly focus on automation. Python can be your first language if you are just starting because it's really simple, its simplicity, its simple syntax and also it is really powerful. So in today's video we'll see intro to Python. First of all, let's see what is programming. Programming is a simple act of entering instruction to computer to perform it. Like it's a creative act of making a house. Let's say when you're making house, whatever the steps are required in making a house or home, the same are required in programming also. Like from idea to foundation and making the pillars and everything. Just the difference is the raw material you required in programming is already present in your computer. It's just like think and build. So why Python? As I told you, Python is really simple. It's simple syntax. It's a very powerful language. We can make web applications. We can make Android applications. We can do artificial intelligence, machine learning, automation using Python. So let's see a bit history of Python. So Python refers to Python programming language and its interpreter software which is used to run Python programs. The name Python came from British comedy group called Monty Python and it is not from snake. The programmers which use Python are called Pythonistas. And let's see, Python is really simple, it's straightforward and yet very powerful language. Let's see how we can download Python. There are two ways. One, we can download Python using python.org/download. Here, this screen you can just download Python by clicking here and it will download Python for you. It save file and run the Python file. Second way you can install Python is using Microsoft Store. I would highly suggest you to use Microsoft Store because it's just one click and install. So you can click on Python 3.9, it's the latest version, and you can just click on this install button. It will install Python for you. It will also install Python's IDL for you, and you don't have to worry about where to install it. It will install it in system path, so it's just in your path. For Linux users, Python is already installed, but also we can install it using this. We can do sudo apt Python 2 or 3, which we can install both, but we can do sudo apt get installed Python and it will install Python for you. It will ask for your password, just give it. I have already installed Python, so it will not install again. So this is how we can install Python. The next is IDL. So Python is an interpreter language. It's not a compiled or compiled language. So we don't have to build and compile before running a program. It's just one click run program. Python interpreter is a software that runs our Python program. There is another IDL. It's called Interactive Development Environment. It is a software where you can enter your Python code and it will run it. In Linux, Python IDL is not pre-installed. We can install it using sudo apt install IDLE, and this will install IDL for you. I have already installed it, so it's not installing again. Once we have downloaded IDL, we can run it using IDLE. So this is how Python's IDL look like. We can run our command here. Let's say I want to add two numbers, 2 plus 2. And this will run a command directly without saving a file. There are two ways we can run a Python code. One, using this interpreter. The only drawback of this interpreter is that we cannot save these commands. We can save commands if we want to save a program. So we can click on file, new file, and it will open a new window, and we can write a Python code here. Let's say I want to do print 2 plus 2. So I have wrote my Python code here and I will just save this. I can save it to my file. I'll just give the file name and click on save, and once I have done this, I can run this using this run, or I can also press F5. Once I have run it, we can see here on my left window that the code has given me the output called 4. The main reason why we use Python file is that to save our program. As you can see, the Python file has been saved on my computer locally, and I can read it. It's just print 2 plus 2, and now I can share this file to my friend and he can run this file on his own computer also. So this was Python's ideal. The next thing is Python's error. So every programming language has errors. Error just means that your computer was not able to understand what syntax you're providing or what program you're giving them, and he's just not able to run it. So like error doesn't mean that your computer is crashed. So we can overcome through these errors. Python is really old language, which means that the error you're facing, someone already has faced that error and came up with a solution. So what we can do is we can just copy the error and paste it in a browser, and once we have done that, like there are many websites such as Stack Overflow which can give you the results or solutions for your errors. Like I would highly suggest you, if you're a beginner or even if you're not a beginner, ask questions, ask doubts, because asking doubt will not make you small, it will only help you grow. You can ask your doubts in Google, or you can also ask your doubts in comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer you. It's really important that you ask doubt smartly, like what program you was running, at which line you got your error, or like what Python version you are using, like Python 2 or Python 3, etc. Lastly, let's come to summary. So these video tutorials are for complete beginners, and if you are a beginner you can follow up. At the end of this series you will have a vast knowledge of Python, and also you will be able to automate your simple Python stuff. So this video series is going to be highly practical based, which means you will get an exercise to do at end of every video. And lastly, I would like to tell you that your computer is not an application, it's a tool. And once you know how you can program this tool, you will get access to greatest tool in the world in your hand. Today's exercise is you have to install Python, you have to get familiar with its environment, and second thing, you have to install a book. The name of the book is Automate the Boring Stuff Using Python. The link of that book you will get in description box below. I'll be using that book for referencing this video tutorials. And lastly, thanks for watching my video guys. If you learned something new, please hit the subscribe button to follow up with the series. Till that, just stay safe and have a good day. Bye.